Okay, welcome to this first lesson, why account bans. So it seems counterintuitive for Facebook to ban advertisers. They must be dumb, right? After all, they're making a lot of money. That's how they generate their revenue when people come to Facebook and they run ads. So Facebook gets paid and it becomes a great experience for the company. They're making a lot of money. So just normal logical thinking, you would assume that the more the money, the more Facebook is happy. So the more the advertisers, the more money Facebook can make. But that's not correct because I'm going to be showing you why that's wrong. So just general thinking, you would just assume that Facebook needs as many advertisers as they can get and should allow them to advertise as many products as they want to advertise. At least that's the way they make their own money. But they are not dumb. It is a deliberate strategy to protect user experience. Okay? So if the reason why you are able to go to Facebook and say you want to run ads is because there are billions of users on the platform. Now, if those users turned away and said, you know what, I just hate Facebook, the ads suck, I want to find a new social media and just spend most of my time there, then Facebook becomes a useless place both for the advertisers and for the users, and at the same time for the company. So because the company can't make money. So the reason why they ban advertisers is to protect their users' experience. Right? So it's not because they love the users. It's a system. It's a strategy to prevent usage decline. Like I explained, if people are not satisfied with the service they're getting from Facebook app, they're just going to switch to another social media platform, right? And that spoils everything. So based on the millions of data points they gather on user experience and ads, Facebook creates policies. So Facebook is such a big platform. They get millions of data points every single day. So for instance, a user saw a particular ad and he got offended, and for the past 30 days, he hasn't opened his Facebook mobile app. He hasn't visited them on his laptop either. So they're able to tell, okay, what was this ad about? Could it have been this ad that triggered this person's experience, a bad experience, and made this person leave this platform, right? They post surveys also, and they're able to gather millions of data touch points, and they use that to create policies and say, okay, we don't want this, we don't want that. This is how you should do this. This is how you should advertise, and a lot of those stuff, right? So account bans are not personal. Don't assume it is. Most times people just hear advertisers say, Facebook is just following me. They just hate me. They want to frustrate my business. They want to frustrate my company. No, it's not personal. It is to protect the user experience. And if they're able to protect the user experience, then they're also able to protect it as an advertising platform. So in one way or the other, it's working in your favor, because if they allow every kind of ad, they allow every kind of advertiser, and they hope chaos just happens on the platform and everyone is getting irritated. Everyone wants to switch over to Twitter or Instagram or to whatever the platform, TikTok, whatever social media platform is out there. Then it becomes a bad place. It becomes a bad thing because we can no longer enjoy the kind of great results we get from advertising on Facebook. So now I've touched on the why the account ban, and if you've been listening, you should already understand why Facebook bans accounts. Like I said, it's a simple 2-word answer, which is to protect user experience. To protect user experience. So you might be wondering how Facebook bans account. How does Facebook know which user is violating the policy, and how do they enforce the rules, the policies that they have set? So I'm going to take you into that. So there are two primary ways that accounts get banned. Now the first one is the algorithm. Now Facebook uses an algorithm. You can imagine Facebook has over 7 million advertisers. It's going to be almost humanly impossible for a human staff to oversee or manually look into each account and each ad. And one ad account can have 50 ads, 70 ads, 100 ads. So it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very tedious process for humans to look through each ad and look through each account, to look for violations and to look for ads that don't meet the policy. So they use an algorithm that has been trained to detect unusual or suspicious activity, or when the policy is violated. And then once it detects that, it strikes. But sometimes it's possible for this algorithm to have errors. I think I heard that Facebook cannot differentiate between, I think it should be, I'm not so sure, bananas and nudity, something like that. So if you posted an ad and you use bananas as your creative, for whatever reason, I wouldn't know, Facebook's algorithm is going to ban that or reject that ad, and then you might have to appeal. So when that happens and the algorithm is wrong, then you can appeal, and then a human Facebook staff could review your account and say, oh, this is a mistake from the algorithm, and then approve that ad. All right. But at the same time, sometimes when an account has run for a while, humans just do this kind of routine checks on different advertisers' account. So they check through, and if they discover violations, repeat violations, then they ban such an account. So this course is not about any trick or any illegal hack that you use and just escape the algorithm. What about the human? What about when they come to review your account? What happens then? So what I'm going to teach you in this course is going to show you how to create ads that both humans and the algorithm will see as being compliant with the policy, regardless of what you are advertising. All right, so that's what this course is really about. So you either get banned from the algorithm, or human Facebook staff reviews your account activity and then bans it. Okay, there are several other reasons why you could get banned out. We'll talk more about that as we progress throughout this course. But for now, I want to show you the hierarchy of account bans. It's going to create a kind of consciousness so you know what to do and what not to do, and the kind of bans you want to make sure you avoid, and every other thing in between. So I'll see you in the next lesson right now.